Ja, baie dankie aan voor anglers wat vir ons hierdie volgende insetsel moontlik maak. Jono, you came in with a bang, and the first comp that you fish for this year, you walk away with 100 BMT points.
Ja.
Rietspruit dan.
Ja, Valgroewe.
Was dit Valgroewe?
Nee.
Jy was nie by Rietspruit nie.
Ja.
Dit was Valgroewe.
Ja.
Wat het jy gedoen?
I got to the dam in the morning, like I always do, and that's where I determine my distances for the day. I stand and I first have a look, and obviously where I peg, I try and I scope or zoom the water first before I determine where I'm going to fish for the day.
What do you look for?
Activity, I look if the water looks, so I try and follow the contour, see if it's deeper, shallower, and then I can determine where, at what distance.
Do you ever cast before the time to feel or something?
Not really. I do cast my lines out. Obviously, from previous venues, you clip, gooi my clip uit, but not really. So now with the dam's been so cool, you do know there are a lot of snags and things. So with that as well, you do try and feel, okay, but obviously it was nice, open, soft, and I saw activity at 85 meters, and I banked both my rods at 85. So
just based on activity?
Just based on activity.
When I had Dean Pelser
yes.
in here, he spoke a lot about finding the fish and doing contours and so on, and he said exactly that. He said, one of the most simplest feature finding ways, use your eyes and look where the fish are turning. Do you believe in that?
I do, yes. So, hence, that's why I watch this program as well, because you start to listen what all your other people are saying. You know, and you learn from that. Fishing, you learn every day. You can't be top of the game. Tomorrow you're right at the bottom. So every day you're learning, like life. So whatever that gets discussed here, I try and implement it. Obviously, it's my own style.
Yeah.
You've got to be unique. You can't go and fish like LC or Barrett. You, Jono,
yeah.
You Werner, you Anton, you Berlin, you ever. You fish your style.
Yeah.
And you make it your way.
Yeah. You've got to do that.
Yeah.
It's no use. It's good to take advice, but you can't follow other
because
guys.
At the end of the day, that can be like to your detriment. Because you're trying to imitate somebody else, and then you forget about
your own personality, or handling personality.
And you forget about what you're good at.
Yeah. Okay, so then you started off at 85.
Yes.
And then what happened?
I set my alarms to 15 minutes, both.
There was a question asking Jono about how long or how frequently does it change? So maybe 15 minutes.
So let's say, okay, our route goes up at 7 o'clock. I set it 15 minutes. You see a lot of guys, including Urbana, you guys will pee
a little bit, yeah.
A little bit. I don't. My way of feeding is every 15 minutes. So like I said, I'll throw bigger balls. And when I see the fish start coming on, I'll lessen the time to 10 minutes. So the more feed you get in the water, the more fish are going to come. And that's what I did Saturday. So I set both my alarms at 15 minutes, and it was like repetition. Every 15 minutes when the alarm goes off, I bring out, I cast.
And when the fish started coming on, at what rate did they start biting?
So Saturday, they came in waves. So at one stage, I was getting fish between 2 and 5 minutes. And then it's like they disappear. And then they come back. So
now an interesting question is, when they came in and they started biting, and you got them at 3 minutes, 3 minutes,
yes.
3 minutes, and they disappear, do you continue changing at 3 to 5 minutes, or do you let it go back to 15 minutes?
So what I do then is, if I got it on 10 minutes, my alarm clocks. If then by 10 minutes I haven't got a fish then I reel out again and I start back at 15.
Yeah.
Then I refeed. So I'll throw a bigger ball again to try and get them to come back.
Okay.
So, and that worked for me. And then obviously, koolgooi. So jy moet die hele tyd daai bolletjie op dieselfde spot neersit.
Hak jy in, het jy 'n merk, how do you...
ek klip hom. Ek meet hom uit en ek klip op die.
En merk jy jou lyn vir wanneer jy moet uitklip, of wat gebeur as jy 'n groot vis kry en jy moet uitklip?
At the ball, generally the fish aren't the nail fish. Yeah. So at the nail I might draw the line.
Yeah.
And only fish on the line. But at the ball, you know what size fish you're into at the moment. And if there is a bigger, then I've always got my measuring sticks at the back. And to measure 85 quick is quick.
Yeah.
So not really. So, but if I fish like nail, then I'll definitely just make the line on the.
Interesting question, and I've seen guys doing things differently, and obviously I have my way.
Yes.
But when you measure out, what do you do with your reel? You go on back wind, you go on drag, do you open your bail?
No, I open my bail.
Any specific reason?
No, I'm just scared that you damage the internals of your reel. So it's just more free when you loosen the bail.
Yeah. I also believe that when you've got the bail arm over and you're having it on a free drag, that you are actually winding up your line.
Yeah.
You are twisting it. You will get, if you do that continuously, you get line twist.
Yeah.
Because it's as if you're just holding it and you're turning the reel with a loose drag.
Yeah.
It twists up.
So I measure bail arm open, hold the spool with my hand, and I measure out.
Okay.
And then after measuring out, I do throw it out again. Because you can reel it up, but it's not. So I don't call it net weer uit.
Want my tension is belangrijk.
Yes.